Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 long years, we are finally getting a new Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared episode. At least one episode. And I think I know exactly what it is about. And we're going to talk about that in this video right now. Now, if you have not seen this, I'm going to play it for you right now. And I want you guys to post down in the comments what you think it's about. And then I'll explain to you what I think it's about. So here we go. Start it from the beginning. So that's it right there. That's the trailer. Very quick, very short. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it in the comments. Of course, with Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, there are endless possibilities for how many theories there could be, how many different paths you could go down. What I believe is going on is a little bit crazy and a little bit weird. So let me break it down for you guys. So we open up on a place called Clay Hill, where apparently these three characters live now. Maybe that's where they've always lived. And in Clay Hill, they're just getting another lesson, like another day, as we can see in the Still With Them with the key. Now, the key that you can see on your left is a little bit covered up by smoke because he like pops into the room to teach them about stuff. He's going to be the teacher for the episode, and I'm guessing it's going to have something to do with locks, most likely, because that makes sense. Keys go into locks. There's a lock later in the trailer. It all just kind of it goes together in a sense. But one thing to notice about the room is there's a couple of little Easter eggs here and there. There's the clock from the Time episode in dead center in the wall. And on the far right, there's the painting that's covered in, I think it was oil or black sludge from the very first episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 7 years ago. So that's pretty cool. Nice little Easter eggs, nice little callbacks to those episodes. And this is just something I want to point out. There's going to be an animation segment that looks really cute and adorable, and it's probably going to be terrifying. Not a lot of info there. I just think it's really cool. Now this still, although blurry, gives us a good piece of information. It looks like Duck is sick at home in a little blanket, or at least minding his own business while this bottle, as you know from the trailer, rolls off the table. And it looks like there's people in there with him also drinking. Maybe they're having a party and he's just trying to rest on the couch. Maybe he leaves and goes somewhere else. I don't know. But it looks like right now he's not with the regular gang. He's, you know, out of place. Now right here is where I think the actual story of this episode kind of comes to be. Duck's in this room with a bunch of computer, and I'm calling him Duck because he's a duck. It's given. But he's in this room, supercomputer. He's surrounded by him. It's got eyes everywhere. And what I think is going on is he is about to kind of make himself into like a super being, I guess. It sounds crazy, but later in the video, there's the part with the guy with the drill. And I think that's Duck. I think that's Duck after he's messed around with his computer too much and made himself Robo-Duck, this terrifying creation thing. It's weird. That's what I think is going on in it. And of course, you can see right above his head, way back there with the microphone in front of him and all that, right above his head is this singular eyeball. And if we go to the still image with the drill hand guy, he's got the same kind of eyeball right above his head. I totally think what happened is Duck got left behind out of the episode, or maybe he got lost. He found this computer room and he got turned into, or chose to turn into, this Robo-Duck kind of guy. That's what I think is going on. It's pretty creepy. It's a pretty creepy design. I think that's where this story is going in this episode. And of course, red and yellow guy, I guess it's just red guy and yellow guy is what I'm going to call him. I don't know if we ever gave him actual names. I just call him red guy and yellow guy. They're either looking for him or they're just going along with the lesson, minding their own business. Now this shot is one I do not have a lot to say on. It's a mayor's office. You can tell that by the little mayor thing, the little name tag thing on the center of his desk. It's ransacked, and on the far right wall there's a question mark picture, like framed in a picture, and of course there's a picture of the mayor. We've never seen that character before. It's weird. I'm starting to think that this episode's gonna be like a mystery, kind of like whodunit kind of thing for red guy and yellow guy to go out and solve. With Duck, and they gotta find Duck, more or less, and Duck's been turned into this terrifying robot monster. Now this show right here, I think this episode is pretty much solely about the Duck character. And once you see this shot right here, and it's kind of zooming out on him, and then we get this creepy Well, we get Clay Hill again, but we get the creepy door thing, and then this guy. I think those are all in the same area, and it's as he's turning into the robot guy. Maybe he gets super intelligence, something crazy like that. But the reason I say that Duck isn't with the rest of the gang is because of this still right here. When we go to Clay Hill, you can see in the background Duck is actually on one of these big TV monitors. He's become like a supercomputer, and I guess he's taking control of Clay Hill. And there's a lock right there, and that's where Key Guy comes in handy at the start of the episode. I think the episode's going to open like a kiddie thing. It's going to turn into a dystopian future with Duck, and then they have to use what they learned at the start of the episode with the key to unlock it, go in, and stop Duck's reign of terror and his iron grip controlling Clay Hill. That's what I think is going on. And honestly, it makes sense. I'd have to see the episode, of course, which I'm very excited for. Hopefully it's coming soon. But that's what I believe is going on in this episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Now, there's a lot of people who've been saying, or at least when I've shown it to you, like, wow, I can't believe we're getting so many new episodes. Well, right now what it looks like to me is just one episode. Well, with the story about Keys, Duck turning into a robot computer monster and taking over Clay Hill, and then Red Guy and Yellow Guy having to go back through and save him, using what they learned at the start of the episode. Also, this guy to the right, I believe, is the mayor, like a really old version of the mayor. There's some resemblance there in the portrait at the top. I think that's the main reason why they showed us this still. Maybe the mayor was missing, Duck took over as Robo-Duck and took like main control over the place. It's hard to tell, but I think that's the rough skeleton for this episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. All I know is, for 100%, is I'm very excited about it. So that's all I got for you guys today. That's what I think is going on in the video. I'd love to hear what you guys think down in the comments. Of course, with Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, there are endless possibilities for what could be going on. I like my theory on it. I like what I think is going on, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. Like and subscribe to become a cow. And I know it's been a very long time since I've uploaded. Hopefully, a lot of you guys, if this is the first time you're seeing me, you'll come back around, because I've wanted to talk about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared for about 2 or 3 years now, since I started this channel. But I kind of missed my opportunity with the first couple of episodes, with the first 6 episodes, all the episodes we have. And now I get a second chance, and we all kind of get a second chance to go back through and enjoy this series once again. Because the first episode aired 7 years ago, which was a very long time ago, and it really was just fantastic. It was fantastic. I'm excited to see more of it. Can't wait to see what you guys have to think. Can't wait to see what you guys theorize about. I'm really excited about this, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.